Hey family, how you doing family? Well, I'm back again. I think this is about the 15th time that I've done this video. Don't even ask why I've done it so many times because you know what? I wouldn't even be able to tell you. But guess what family? I would like to just, honor you all and let you know how much I appreciate you all. You all have been so good to mama. First of all, I did not expect for you all to show up and show out. You talking about creative consciousness. When y'all kept telling me, Mama, I got your back, I'm ready. You just let me know when I'll be on the road. I didn't know y'all was showing up telling the truth. I thought maybe y'all was just fooling Mama, but you know what? I'll never underestimate y'all because as soon as y'all got to working on it, the sun been out in the southern hemisphere for 2 weeks straight. Nothing but warm temperatures. You talking about did y'all concentrate on the sun? Y'all concentrated on the sun. And I just want to tell you all thank you. Okay? I have so much I have to talk to you all about. But I don't want to be hindered. And I don't want to be misunderstood. Okay, family? There are some entities out there that think that every video that I create is all about them. Look, let me tell you as a rule of thumb. If I am talking about any person in specific, they will get an email from me because I always email people specifically if I am talking to about a certain person. If you have not gotten an email from me, I am not talking about you, okay? I have no beef with you, no interest in you, none of the above. Okay. Some of these videos you see, I'm having some interference in them, and as you all know, that when it comes to electronics, Mama, you know what I'm saying? Because spirits do try to communicate in any way they can through electronics, the TV. You all have seen the spiritual activity around me. Even a laptop. I have to keep my laptop. I've gone through so many laptops, so many cameras. And I have to keep them all plugged because if I don't keep them all plugged in, or as far as the cameras go, if I'm not constantly keeping that battery charged, I mean, it's, I'm telling you, it would die fast. Okay, so I have so much trouble with electronics to a point where I have difficulty where even my mouth may be moving a little bit slower than the video. That's just how much the spirits are, communicating because I channel through electricity and electronics and they channel to me like that. That's how deep it is, you understand? So that's why you're going to see some things that you'll be like, oh, okay, then you see all of a sudden the camera dies real quick and then the videos are choppy or whatever, and then so much communication is going back and forth until the point I'm like rambling all over the place, go from one subject to the next subject because the spirits want to communicate, and I'm a vessel, and I'm a psychic and I'm a medium, so it's not unusual for that to happen to me. And at the same time too, I've been under possession for a month. I want to talk about possessions. It's not for my family, but I want to talk about possessions when it comes to the outsiders who don't know me and friends and stuff. When it comes to possession, that's only the fact that spirits are using me as a vessel to communicate and to channel. That's where I get my artwork from. You family, you all have seen my artwork. There's some artwork behind me. These entities, they come, I paint them. When their energies come to me, they'll tell me specifically how they look. Even with the dolls. And all my gifts comes from Papa. Papa furnishes all my gifts, Papa Legba. I mean, they're genuine gifts, and I think they're beautiful, and I thank him for them. Papa's been with me since I was a child, okay? Matter of fact, the first visit that I got from Papa, there was a snake lying on me when I was about 5 or 6 years old. A snake was in my, I don't know if I shared that with you all or not, but when I was a little girl, I would manifest these things from nowhere. And there was a large snake on my body when I was lying down as a little girl. And my daddy came and he defended me. It was a huge rat snake that he got. And from then on, you understand, Papa has been with me since. Matter of fact, he was with me before I came here. And so the gifts of these art pieces that you see like behind me and other pieces, or like I say that's so shown behind me, he has opened the gates to to all of the laws to me, and it's a blessing to me. And that's where my art talent comes from, you know. And I don't have to tell my family this. I'm just talking to the outsiders out there who don't know me, and those who are trying to get to know me, who I am, a psychic medium that channels, okay? Not every day are you going to see these kind of pieces of artwork, okay? These do come from the spirits, okay? So many times when I'm under possession, which I do invite the spirits in me, but I have a higher master spirit that discern which ones will come in and which ones won't. Also, you all know that by me being a star child, I am not able to adjust to the chemicals and sprays that they do out in the environment. That's why I'm so concerned about our environment, because a lot of us are not able to live in these type of toxins. You know, star children, we're not able to live in these types of toxins. So a lot of the times you are going to hear I have a stuffy nose because I have quite a few allergies to these toxins. Matter of fact, I'm allergic to grass. So imagine during grass season, y'all know mama's always stocked up. Okay, but what's important is that I get the message to you from the spirits. But most of all, family, I need your energy. I really appreciate your energy keeping the sun out. Let's keep the sun out, okay? There are some messages that the sun has to get to us. It's trying to reprogram our DNA. Let's let that happen, okay? It's time for evolution, okay? Okay, so I did want to express that. And there are other things that I need to express that the spirits would like to talk about. Let's go back to possessions. Now, possessions is a very sensitive thing to us as mediums. Very, very, very sensitive things. The reason why, oops, got a little entity here. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I need you all to understand this. I'm not talking to you right now, family. I'm talking about these outsiders and these people who are just trying to get to know what's going on. Because I know that you are present. You know, a lot of you all are artists, book writers. A lot of you all just work for YouTube itself, and you know, and make some decisions on where you want to see my videos show up and where you don't want them to show up. And I know you're just as interested too and shocked too. Matter of fact, there is a few out there that are definitely afraid of me. Definitely afraid of me. And like I said, I mean you no harm. If you don't harm me, then you don't have to worry about me bringing any harm to you. You understand? The reason I know, because I can feel all of this. I can feel it all the way down to even the people that place these videos. I feel their energy. It is so present to me. I mean, one in particular, there, I don't even want to go into discussion about it, but it's something there that is concerning me within that person, that entity, that energy that I'm feeling. But I'm going to just move on because it's not important right now. I would like to talk about the possession once again. A lot of times when people say they're under possession, they have a specific name. And when I say a specific name, it's always a real popular name. Oh, okay, I was under possession by one of the lords. I was under possession of by somebody specific, you know, by Marie Laveau. I was under possession. But here's the thing. I don't know about you, but when I'm under possession, most of the time I'm possessed by what you call generic spirits. Spirits that have been forgotten about, okay? People that have been forgotten about, you understand? And they have names too, but nobody recorded their names. Nobody know anything about them. And I want to talk about some, if y'all don't mind. I want to talk about one in particular, and then when I come off of that subject matter, I'm going to direct you all to Facebook so we can continue to talk a little bit in depth, because there's an entity within this situation that decides where videos go, that don't particularly care for me. I understand. I feel the tension and the disagreement that our spirits have with one another for whatever reason they have with me. So, that's why I feel most comfortable sharing what I want to share on Facebook with you all, okay? So I won't have to set that other spirit off, okay? But at the same time too, if it's gonna get down to that, you understand? I'm not even concerned because I'm well taken care of. You know, and I'm not talking about anybody specific because other people think I'm talking about them. I'm saying that there's an entity that place these videos in certain areas that have some tension with me. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Now, let's talk. This possession thing. Some of these spirits are generic spirits. They're not all popular people, that you can find in history books and science books and all of these different things. These are just ordinary people who live that still have some things that they want to communicate with us. Okay? Let me talk about one that really was placed upon my heart. I might talk about more as long as my spirit feels free to speak here, because I've been challenged by these entities that operate this particular website, you understand? And they can do everything from slowing my video down from what my mouth is saying. They've been doing all kind of things. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that these are entities that work within this website system. You got to realize warfare is just not right here in the physical. Warfare is also in this big cyberspace world. There's warfare. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, you got to really know what you're getting into when you want to start a cyber war. Okay? I'm not talking about any type of YouTube user, and I'm not talking about anybody with a YouTube channel. I am not talking about you, okay? I'm talking about the cyberspace, understand? Entities only. So I won't have to have other folks making videos talking about this, and I'm not talking about you. You're not even a threat. Anybody with a YouTube channel, you're not a threat to me. Anybody that's a YouTube user, you're not a threat. Those are not threats. Threats come from those who own the website, those who operate the website and work for the website. Okay, you can experience cyber attacks through those entities too. This thing is deep, guys, all the way to having trouble in your family, trouble with your children, trouble with what's going on in your home. This stuff is deep, and we're going to talk about this because we're going to have to use our creative consciousness for that too. If we can use that to bring the sun out, imagine what we can do, family. We can close these evil church doors. I'm going to talk about it in depth. We can close these public school systems, which are nothing but institutions to prepare children for nothing but the penitentiary. That's all. That's all. Teaching your children how to be drones and slaves for society. That's it. And we're going to talk about that because it's time to revolt. It is time for a revolution. We can use creative consciousness to end the madness. People don't think so, but it don't take but a few. If three come together, you can make the earth stop spinning. Yes, you can. Guys, creative consciousness is powerful. All you got to do is believe in who you are and in yourself, and we're going to need this so we can close these evil church doors. Now, if the church is doing what it is supposed to do, beautiful. If it's serving the community, if it's serving those who are in need, and it's educating, you understand, the people, it's a beautiful thing. But if all it's doing is just robbing and robbing from the poor and from the disadvantaged and the gullible, it's no good, family, okay? And so I want to go into depth more about this situation. And when I talk about possession again, most of the spirits that do possess me are very generic spirits. You may not know them. I want to talk about, and my minutes are going down, this one particular person that lived long ago, and it's a little boy. His name is Chatham, and I want to talk about him, but I have very little time, and so it looks like I'm gonna have to talk about him on the other video, okay? Because I don't have much time. My time is ticking away, but I want to talk about Chatham. I was under possession with him for 2 weeks. He was an 8-year-old boy, and his dad chopped wood. We'll talk about it later, okay?